Got to knock at the door first before you enter.
Just warm the base, yeah.
Just put the tip in.
Yeah.
There we go. Get it wet.
Here we go. There we go. It's wet enough. Mate, he just creamed himself. Don't mind that. Sorry, guys.
What is up, guys? I'm Fat Sam Eats and you're watching another episode of Scran Review, a series dedicated to drawing back the curtain on Manchester's food scene and putting a spotlight on the city's hidden gems. This afternoon I'm in Chinatown in Manchester city centre. Now I don't know a lot about the place I'm visiting today. Now it's only been open a few weeks and it's one of the few places to actually open its doors rather than close them during a pandemic. Want to know what it is? Pho Cue. No, seriously, Pho Cue. Is it childish that I find that proper funny? Anyway, let's go and try some food before we get some complaints. So today we are at Pho Cue and I'm going to introduce our first dish, which is salt and pepper wings and salt and pepper chips. I'm going to introduce you now to Q, the owner of Pho Cue. Come on in, dude. All right, oh my goodness. Look at these. So cute. Listen, mate, tell us what we've got here.
So we've got our Pho Cue, Pho Cue. Salt and pepper chicken wings and our in-house salt and pepper chips.
Awesome, they look absolutely beautiful. So what makes these different from other places?
So the ingredients itself is very basic. We're quite similar to others. However, we just portion control the salt and pepper. Like, you can't make salt and pepper without MSG. You know, you can, but it won't exactly bang like the same. However, we just control the elements of it, so we don't put too much. We keep it light, and also the chips. We use British potatoes. We actually cut each potato to order. So what we pride ourselves in, especially in our kitchen, is freshness and the quality of our food. We've had a lot of feedback at the moment, and everyone's just happy the fact that there's a good quality element and we're not losing. So that's what we want to keep and kind of relive through the name of the restaurant, really. Okay, let's dive in. Right, the smell straight away, just getting that salt and pepper smell, it's divine. Right, I'm going to go in for chicken wing first. You know, you need to try it. Like I said, we cook them fresh.
These two aren't eating it until I've eaten it. I'm telling you, back off, man. Right, here we go. I'm going to go for a drum. Oh, it's crispy, so crispy.
It's making me hungry.
Mate. Straight away, that salt and pepper taste, mate. And I'm getting that little bit of a kick now coming through. Exactly. But that chicken is so tender, dude. So
we actually fry them like a fresh batch twice during the day. And that's the only way that we can actually ensure that they are, tender, very moist inside of it. And like I said,
they are so juicy, man. Really. They are so juicy. I was very surprised at how juicy they were going to be. It's just, as soon as you get in there, it's just tender chicken. I don't even want to go to the chip shack because I'm still salivating for these. So I'm going to have another.
By all means.
Look at that. You can just hear the crunch on it as soon as you go in, ready.
That's how we like it. You know what? He's making me hungry, man. Glad you're enjoying it.
I'm enjoying it, man. Right. Let me finish this.
You need to try the chips. Never mind the wings.
Might have another wing.
You're forgetting about these.
Right. I'm not going to dip it in yet. I want to try this fluffy potato first. So. That is so soft and fluffy, mate.
They were literally just cut them like 5 minutes ago.
Really?
Yeah.
What's the process for cooking them? Do you just straight away just fry them, or do you blanch them, or?
So this is where Dad's department comes in.
Okay.
Right? So literally, when we get an order in, we literally shout in the kitchen, like, potato. He goes and grabs his potato, washes it quickly, and dices it.
Right. Okay.
And then we have to fry it. So depending on, normally we like to say, they're chunky. But depending on how he feels that day, you might get some fries in it.
Okay.
So you know that you can't get any fresher than that where they're randomly in shape.
Yeah, I like that.
It's literally just come from the bag himself.
Yeah.
And onto your plate, really.
These are thick, THICC, baby. So some of you will know that I'm a big fan of barbecue. So next up is sweet and spicy barbecue ribs. Bring him in, Q.
There you go, mate.
Oh, baby. Look at them. They look absolutely divine. So tell us what's gone into this, mate.
So the ribs itself, we marinate overnight, and then we actually make a fresh batch every day until it's sold out. So what we actually do differently is a family glaze that we've tweaked and we've kind of perfected to make it a bit more solid, and as soon as you fry it and the longer you leave it, it actually, the syrup, it actually gets harder.
Yeah, it gets more sticky.
Yeah, more sticky, and it's more of an American take on it because it's only lightly coated. Sometimes you have too much sauce, you lose elements of either the meat, or the marinade in the meat, or the marinade from the sauce. So hopefully try it, and then you tell me how it goes.
When you were doing it with the sauce on the wok before,
Yeah.
like there was quite a lot of sauce in there.
Yeah,
and then
exactly.
when you stuck the ribs in it, and he was just tossing them about,
And it's literally just evaporated.
yeah, it was
right?
like nothing left. It was like, oh, they are caramelizing up so well. Right, anyway, let's dive in. So we've just got some spring onion on top and some crispy onions, yeah?
Dry shallots.
Okay, dry shallots.
We use shallots because it's gluten free.
Right, okay.
So
Okay.
we're a bit more, should I say, we're always thinking about elements, how to take gluten out. Okay. Nothing wrong with it, it's just that our take on it in the kitchen.
Okay. That smell is so sweet. Oh, this is gonna get messy, innit? Messy and sticky on my tash. Right, here we go. So straight away, you're getting that sweet stickiness straight away, and then just starts creeping in that kick, and it's so nice. It's nothing too overpowering, and you're getting the nice tang from the spring onions. It's beautiful, mate.
And you like the crispiness from the dry shallot?
Yeah,
So
yeah.
it's got a little bit of taste of crunchiness.
I think you
to it
get a
as well.
crunchiness just from the skin of the rib.
No, fully.
Yeah, definitely. No, I like these are bang on, mate. That is perfect. How it just comes off like that.
Enough for you to minimum effort.
Yep.
Get stuck in there.
Yep.
Even though it's messy, but you know.
So it says like it's spicy as well, but you don't get much spice from it. It's just like a little kick.
It's like just
nice.
a tad kick.
Yeah.
But you know what? If anybody wants to challenge the kitchen and you want it spicy, by all means, you know, just let us know and we'll make it as hot as you like.
Really? Can you go proper hot? Yeah.
Because it's fresh anyways, and everything is done from the wok. So if you want element of spiciness, a lot more spiciness, then that's something that we can do with these.
Yeah, you can keep the spice, mate. I can't handle it. Right, next up is a first for me. It's a Vietnamese sandwich called banh mi. So bring it on over, Q. Let's have a look.
Bon appetit!
Oh, lovely, jubbly. Right, tell us what we've got here, mate.
So we've got a classic banh mi. This is our take on it. So we've just charred it, pressed it, and then we've got some homemade pickles from Mum herself. We have the garnish of coriander and mint, and we also like to add some mango into it for a natural sweetener.
Yep.
Then we have our homemade in-house katsu curry. So we actually make the base from scratch.
Okay.
Fry some oils, loads of like oranges, peels, gingers,
Really?
you name
Okay.
it. Once it's all fried up, everything's gone black, we scoop it all out, and then we base it with coconut flour.
Okay.
Not wheat, to keep it light and also gluten-free as well.
Right.
So hopefully you'll taste the katsu, but it's not a katsu at the same time.
Okay.
It's dead weird, but
Okay.
hopefully you'll be able to tell us.
So how do we go about it?
So just get tucked in, mate. Just
dip
literally-
it or just take it?
grab it, and then just
Grab that
dunk
length.
it, and then bring the bowl close to you so your beer doesn't get all curry inside of it.
You know I'm going to get covered in it. Right, I'm going to go for the thick end.
He likes it thick.
I like it thick. I like to dip it. Got to knock at the door first before you enter.
Just warm the base, yeah.
Just put the tip in.
Yeah.
There we go. Get it wet.
Just,
Here we go.
There we go. It's wet enough. Mate. He just creamed himself. Don't mind that. Sorry, guys.
Don't mind me. Stuff's a bit messy.
He's just been bang mead.
Oh, banh mi, baby. That is phenomenal. Oh, that curry sauce, mate, is so good, yeah. Proper fruity. God,
It's
this
light.
is messy.
Yeah.
Right, I want to try it without the sauce now. Get some of these flavours in. This is so messy. Right.
But it's part of eating a banh mi. Right, there's a lot of depth into it. There's a lot of a lot going on. So the katsu just elevates it to another level, but the banh mi itself, there's just so many layers regarding
mint, coriander.
Yeah.
The pork is absolutely beautiful. I'm getting some fruitiness. What fruitiness is it?
It's the mango.
The mango.
Yeah, so like you said, it's a natural sweetener.
Yeah.
We like to add it just because we like to keep things purely quite simple and fresh.
I would never think to put mango with some pork on a sandwich.
Exactly, but then it goes so well.
It does,
right?
it
It's
works.
like sweet and savoury
Yeah,
at the same time.
It's unreal, mate. That is absolutely beautiful.
And we don't shy on the amount of pork we put in as well. So. Say no more.
Scrupulous.
I know you are, which is a good sign. Beard cover full of like food on your face.
Is it really?
Yeah.
I'm a really?
Don't worry about it. You're as pretty as ever.
You flew with me?
Yeah, just a little bit.
Take me home, bang me, baby. I'm getting a bit of spice coming through as well. Where's that coming from?
So from the sriracha mill.
Yep,
So because
okay.
I didn't know what elements of spice that you like to handle, or you can handle, I just put some sriracha mill into it.
Okay. Yeah, you can definitely taste it. The depth of flavours in that, mate, and it's just a sandwich. But
Exactly.
It's sick.
There's a lot going on, and because with the banh mi, there's a lot of culture between us and the French. We know it was colonised by them at one point.
Okay.
Hence the reason why it's culture now.
Okay.
Where we love our banh mi's, especially when we introduce a dip. Yeah, again, it's more of a crossover between a French dip, but it's just our taking it in our kitchen.
Yeah.
So
Beautiful, mate. Honestly, it's just, I can't get my head around it. It's just a sandwich.
exactly, it's dead
But
weird,
it's
right?
just unreal, man. It's so nice. The crunch of the bread, all the different flavours in there, the freshness of the mint, the coriander, the cucumber. It's just banging, mate. Love it.
And it actually comes through the
Yeah, it
banh mi
does.
as well, because you can actually taste every single element.
Yeah,
of
that's it.
it.
It just comes through like step by step by step, like
Yeah.
bam, 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 bam. Ban me. No, it's spot on, mate. Love it. Okay, next up, again, this is a first for me. Now, this next dish is a staple dish in Vietnamese food. Bring it over, Q.
There you go, mate. Here's a classic.
Oh, mate. Look, that is massive.
It's hench.
Yeah,
I hope
it
you're
is
ready.
hench. I'm
Good
always
job,
ready,
you're
mate.
hench.
I'm always ready. I've always got room for food. So, what have we got here, mate?
So we had the classic pho bar Thai, which is the broth itself is boiled for about 30 hours, 24 to 30, to get all the natural elements out of it. We actually go through about 200 kilos of bone marrow.
Okay.
So besides the fact that there's chicken bones in there, loads of herbs, so during that time it brings all the flavors out from the bones and just brings it together. And what we actually do is put raw beef on top first of the noodles, but as soon as you pour the broth on top of it, it kind of cooks it instantly.
Okay.
So it makes it more of a raw beef, more of a medium rare beef.
Okay, yeah,
instead
yeah.
of
I like medium rare,
Yeah,
so-
instead of like fully cooked.
Yeah, yeah.
So just tuck in, mate, and you tell me
Mate,
what
straight
the broth's
away,
saying.
that smell of the broth, mate, is absolutely
It's potent stuff,
insane.
yeah.
Yeah, it's crazy. You know, it's just going to be a depth of flavours. What's this dish for here?
So this is a side of
little
garnish.
ingredients.
So
Okay.
in Vietnamese family, you always need to have a bit of garnish on the side.
Yeah, yeah.
With pho, it's each to their own, as in you tweak it how you like it. So in my household, we actually like to put loads of squeeze in the lime, leave the chilies in there so it can actually simmer in the broth a little bit more to make the broth a bit spicier.
Yeah, yeah.
And the mint is just add a bit more freshness, and then the sprouts, bean sprouts, are just to add the crunch.
Okay. Right, so I'm going to squeeze a little bit of lime in first.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
Don't be shy, man. You know, might
shy.
squirt in your eyes.
I've got protective goggles on, mate.
Yeah, vice versa, innit?
So chuck in some chilies as well, do you think?
Yeah, so throw a bit of chilies in there. Well, that's great. You said a little bit.
Man, I do like a spicy broth, you know.
Okay, we'll test it now.
Yeah, I've never tried, like I say, I've never tried one of these. I've tried like ramen and stuff
Yeah.
like that, but I'll give it a bit of a
The
mix.
amount of effort that goes into it is there in it.
Yeah. So what have we got in here? Is that mint I can see?
So
Or is it
yeah, no, it's coriander. So you have
Coriander,
the
yeah.
mint on the side, so you can just add some mint.
Yeah.
Like I said, the bean sprouts just add a bit more crunchiness in the texture.
I'll add some bean sprouts then.
Yeah, fully.
Get that texture going.
And then you've got a bottle of sriracha sauce on the side if you want to add, but I would say try the soup first
Yeah,
because
let
you
me
already
try
got
it,
raw
yeah.
chilies in there.
Yeah,
So
right, let's have a Little slurp. Oh my god. Wow. Right. Definitely probably put too many chilies in. Wow. Yeah, it's got a kick. Yeah. So if you come here, just put a few chilies in it. Don't put all of them in.
And please don't use your hands.
Yeah.
And then go to the toilet after that. It's a no-no. Just don't do it.
That broth is absolutely beautiful. You can tell straight away that it's been brewing for hours. You know what I mean? It's the depth of flavours in there. It's beautiful.
And we don't actually put salt into it. So what we do is we try to extract salt from other
elements.
Sorry, yeah, I had a bit of my Vietnamese tried to come out there first. So yeah, other elements into it. So for instance, I'll give you a bit of a secret. But like dry squid is one. So we'll add that into it, and we'll extract salts from those type of elements instead.
Yeah. That's really spicy. Okay, we're back. Right, let's get some of these noodles. I'm not very good at using chopsticks.
You're not?
No.
You're trying to get your fork?
No.
Let's keep it real, innit? Keep it 100.
Let's get some of this steak in as well. Could be here for a while.
You should have told me. I would have done like a kid's version for you, like a kid-friendly one where you just clip it.
There we go.
Yeah.
That steak is so tender, mate.
Oh.
Yeah.
Especially chopped for you.
Yeah, exactly.
And the good thing is, like I said, when we put it on, it's actually raw.
Okay.
So we keep the tenderness. So as soon as the broth is poured on, it actually cooks it. So yeah, again, keeping the quality and the elements there for you. And that's a hench bowl as well.
Yeah. That coriander, the broth is now super spicy, but that coriander, you just got that little bit of hint of freshness in there, just cool it down a little bit.
Even the spring onions, but we don't just in my kitchen, especially with family, we don't just chop spring onions one way. There's a few other ways that we do it, either where it's streaks or whether it's like, round little cubes. Each way it's chopped, it adds a different texture and different elements to it. So that's why they do it.
That's so nice. Yeah, tone's gone.
Yeah, I know.
High in demand, mate. That's what it is.
Mate, I'm like, just leave me alone today. What's wrong with you guys? Why does people want Vietnamese food so bad?
So Q, tell us a little bit about like the history of Vietnamese broth.
So what Mum tells me anyways is the fact that pho alone is more of a poverty food, because back in them days the meat wasn't abundant.
Okay.
So when they did get meat, and especially animal with bones, they had to extract every single part of it. So after eating the meat, what they'll do is they'll keep the bones aside. They'll actually simmer it in water, and also try to find other ingredients to just let it boil overnight. And hence the reason why we have the pho now. With the history of Vietnam, especially all the wars we've had, as you travel from north to south, like food itself gets sweeter. Okay. As you go southern. Yeah. Because when the American colonized in the south, we Vietnamese had to kind of cater and for their taste buds. So hence the reason why they actually put sugar cane into the pho.
Right, I didn't know that.
So so I found out the hard way, because when I was in Saigon, 4 o'clock in the morning, pissed out of my head. So I was singing, I was showing the taxi driver the McDonald's sign. I was singing to him, I'm loving it. Guy didn't have a clue. So then he dropped me off at a pho restaurant. So then I took it back to my apartment. I was drinking the soup. I was like, why is this so sweet? I thought it was just a brandy. So then next day went back, and then it's still sweet. And then I asked the guy what's going on, and he educated me why it was that way.
Crazy, isn't it? That you have to change the local dishes just to accommodate, the Americans. It's crazy, isn't it? But
there's just, like I said, there's a lot of culture, a lot of history behind Vietnamese cooking. So I'm just blessed to be able to say that, to represent, the Vietnamese culture, and also present my family's recipes on it.
You represented it beautifully, mate.
I appreciate it.
The food's been absolutely bang on, dude. I love it. So yeah, keep tucking in. Okay, next up is another dish that I've not tried before. Lobster Fried Fur with a ginger and spring onion sauce. So bring it on over, Q.
There you go, mate.
Now that is a pretty dish, bro.
Fresh out of the sea.
Yeah? What's sea around here?
The canals.
Keys.
Deansgate canals.
Ace, man. Right, talk us through what we've got, dude.
So what we've got here is our Vietnamese take on the classic Chinese lobster and ginger spring onions.
Okay.
So what we've done is we've used our in-house in-house pho noodles. So we wok fry it.
Okay.
We don't actually add any seasoning into the noodles. So we let the sauce, and especially what we cook it in, especially when we're leaving the lobster to simmer within the sauce, so it releases all the natural sweetness to soak in all the noodles.
Okay.
So it's more like a Vietnamese lobster linguine, basically.
Okay.
So with that, how we got to the dish is when my uncle first came in, or my family first came to the UK, they learned how to cook Chinese food to start off with before, you know, being able to represent or show their skills in Vietnamese.
Yeah, yeah.
So what they've done is, it's a classic sauce anyways, everyone knows it's ginger spring onion, but what we've done is we've just kind of let the lobster stew in the broth a lot longer, so to release all those flavors.
Okay, so how should I go about this? Because I can see you've given me some special tools here, dude.
Right, so what I've got here for you is the crack, so we can actually use that to just crack open the claws.
Okay.
Then the little mini forks to actually just peel the meat out.
Okay.
And you have your fork on the other side, where I'll just say just get tucked in. So wet wipes, if you want to disregard these and just use your hands.
I'm going to use my hands, we're here, you know what I mean? I'm in the moment, let's go, right, okay, so where do you think I've
so
seen this claw, man.
I would say try this meat first.
This bit here?
People say it's the claw, but really it's like the body of it.
Okay.
The body of the
this
lobster,
bit here,
yeah. And because it's fresh, it literally, it just comes off the shell.
That is so flaky. Look at that. Oh my God, right, okay.
Right. The sweetness.
Sweetness, it's flaky, it's soft. Mate, that is so nice, man.
You can't get any fresher than that, really.
No, mate, that is absolutely beautiful. Let me get some more of that meat. That's some meat there. No,
so you got, no, that's the meat there.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and then I'll say try it with the noodles this time as well. So.
I haven't got a fork, so I'll use. Thanks, Tim. Okay, right. Now these noodles down here, Alan.
Yeah, just get in there, mate.
Oh, look at that.
What was I saying? How was it?
I'm speechless, mate. That sauce is so good, mate.
But it's like subtle, right?
It's like, obviously, when you say ginger sometimes, I'm not a massive fan of ginger.
Yeah.
But you're not getting it come through. It's just accompanied nice with the spring onion and the taste of the lobster. It's absolutely
everything complements each other.
Yeah, it does.
So it is not about one overpowers the other. It's not about the lobster overpowers the flavorings or the noodles. It all kind of just works really well.
And like you say, when you said that you put the noodles in with no sauce on, and now you look at it, it's absolutely just drenched in sauce and flavour.
That's how we control the elements or the quality of it, because we're not trying to allow one to overpower another in it. So it's soft,
flaky, flavoursome, phenomenal. It is phenomenal, mate. Love it. You can taste the quality, mate, and the you know, all the stuff that goes into your dishes, mate. It just shines through with every bite. It's great, man.
But one thing I can promise you, that doesn't matter how busy we get, you know, the elements of the qualities will always be there in it.
So today I've tried some amazing dishes, but we're going to finish off with a classic Vietnamese iced coffee. So tell us about this, mate, and what makes it so different.
So the coffee itself, the coffee beans actually come from Vietnam.
Okay.
How they're roasted is naturally, basically there's a little bit of a nuttiness to it,
okay,
a bit of chocolateness to it.
Yeah.
But with the condensed milk, it actually brings those tastes and those elements out. So people actually think sometimes, or ask us, like, you know, have you put any like you know, hazelnut syrup in there or any chocolate syrups in there, but we're actually having it just it's from the natural bean itself in it. So give it a try, mate, and then you tell us.
I'm not going to say I'm going to give it a try because I've had one of these when it first came in, and honestly, for like the first hour or so, I felt like I was off my tits. So this, it's absolutely amazing, and
strong stuff.
It is strong, proper strong. Like I'll have a cup of coffee in the morning before work, but I'm not a massive fan. But this is. I could drink this all day, every day.
It's because how we actually process it. So we actually slow drip it, and then we let it chill. Because in Vietnam, you know, before you even brush your teeth, you know, there's a coffee in front of you, there's a bowl of noodles in it, especially when you come out of my dad's house. That's all the
coffee and noodles, what a
combination. Coffee and noodles in it, and the coffee is that strong, and even though the ice is melted, it's still strong. So within our kitchen, we just try to capture those elements. And it's the little things in it, and even when the ice is fully melted, one thing we would always tell you that it's still strong. And people don't realise how strong it is until they have it in it.
But sometimes you have like, you know, you can have like strong coffee and it just doesn't, it tastes rank. But this does not, it tastes really good. And like I say, I could drink this every day.
It gels so well with the condensed milk. So.
Come and get off your tits, Pho Cue.
This is like a legit, should I say, a legit drug in it. That's what it is.
A legal drug.
Exactly.
Coffee. Yeah, it's true. You know what? There's no one in front of me. No, man, what is up with me? What is it? Sorry, mate.
No, just hold your hands together. Not like Jesus.
So get yourself down to Pho Cue. It's got great flavours. Oh, what is it?
You know what? We recommend that you should never have more than 2 a day.
I can feel my heart beating out my chest already.
It's strong stuff.
Oh, it's great, love it. I wish you and your family all the best, mate, and let's get through this lockdown 2.0, man, and let's get you smashed for next year, mate.
I know, hopefully. But yeah, and until then, guys, you know, we're doing takeout. And if you see a little polo flying around, then it'll be my brother.
Get it to the side of the road and tell him to empty the car and take it all with him. I'm joking, don't do that. Awesome, man.
But yeah, again, I appreciate you coming down, man.
Thank you
for
very much.
It's a blessing alone just to have you guys in here. It's a long time overdue.
Cheers, man. Cheers, dude. Pho Cue really does seem to tick all of those boxes. It's got a whopping menu with over 50 dishes. It's got authentic flavours, great taste, and a proper laid-back feel. It's even got a name that appeals to our inner child. Yep, there's something here for just about everyone. So to anyone who says they don't like Vietnamese food, you know what I say? Pho Cue. So get yourself down to Fulton Street in Chinatown. See you next time.